Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Beast, aka Rough Justice. This is the fourth spaghetti western on the same disc. It's a VHS transfer to DVD. And it's full screen, not widescreen. So a lot of the you see a lot of hands and get chopped off and missing a lot of the shots are kind of squeezed. You know what I mean? Claustrophobic. But I enjoyed the movie. I gave it 4 to 5 stars. Klaus Kinski, of course, is the reason to watch. There's at one point here, he's just sitting at the bar and he just jumps up and sticks his face in this lady's bosom. So Klaus Kinski is this, he rapes every woman in sight. He's a common thief. His first scheme fails. So he thinks up another scheme to just play the old switcheroo with some young heiress, blondie lady. He ends up raping her and killing her. And he ends up killing the lawyer. So they get $50,000 out of it. Klaus Kinski's share is 12,000, I think. I guess he was supposed to get 24. I'm not sure. But the bank didn't have the cash because there are too many bandits around. Anyways, so the sheriff's after Klaus Kinski. The bandits in Mexico are after him because they know there's a price on his head. They know he can find out where the money is. So he ends up getting captured by some guy named Machete. Gee, didn't they make a movie called Machete? Anyways, Danny Trejo. Yeah, that was a movie. I never watched it. I heard it was pretty anti-gringo, though. Anyways, Klaus Kinski gets captured by this Machete guy. And Machete captures the replacement for the blondie, the one who stole the money with their boyfriend. So Klaus Kinski and the Italian babe playing the Mexican. All these women are extremely fat, by the way. More places than one, I might add. Anyways, so they escape the Machete guy. The lady's boyfriend shows up, starts shooting at Machete. Machete retreated. Boyfriend is more worried about getting revenge on Klaus Kinski than he is about Machete, unfortunately. You know, him just being newlywed. So I guess his emotions got in the way, which was his downfall ultimately. But but he ends up shooting Klaus Kinski. And then, I won't spoil the ending, but pretty cool shootouts towards the end. Nice soundtrack, big fat women pretending to be Mexican. Uh, Decent score, musical soundtrack, whatever you want to call it. It's a little slow in the beginning, but just like Massacre Time, it starts to pick up. Um, the ending was kind of a letdown, but hey, the beginning was kind of slow, but the middle of the movie was pretty decent. Um, I thought I was going to hate this movie when you know, I saw the first 15, 20 minutes or so, but it ended up being a decent flick. I don't think I've ever rated Klaus Kinski movie 2 stars or 1 star. He's one of my favorite actors, by the way. Not just in spaghetti westerns, but you know, uh, he's been in some horror flicks, Werner Herzog movies. Those are always pretty good. You know, it's been in. He was in Android science fiction movie. That was a great flick. Enjoyed that one. He was in Venus and Furs, not that great. Slaughter Hotel was great. Nosferatu, of course. Fitzcarraldo. Aguirre, Wrath of God. Those are some of his better movies. You know, the German ones. Cobra Verde is great. Anyways, I've seen a lot of Klaus Kinski flicks. Let me put it to you that way. Probably 10 or so. So definitely a prolific actor and strange guy. Claudia Cardinal said he was like Michael Jackson. He was afraid of animals and germs and stuff. He had this weird tour where I thought he was Jesus Christ or something. A megalomaniac kind of guy. Anyways, must be from his German roots. Whatever. He's pretty much a conceited arsehole. If you watch some of the behind the scenes, Fitzcarraldo, where he's screaming at the film crew, telling the guy that the food is like dog shit. You pretty much get an idea of this guy's hot temper, but definitely an interesting character to say the least. So cool. Yeah, overall, I gave the DVD 3 out of 5 stars. I believe it's called the Spaghetti Western Bible. Got 4 movies. Two of them really sucked. Blind Man and $1 Too Many. The other 2 were really good. This one, The Beast, aka Rough Justice, and also Massacre Time, which I mentioned already. So take the good with the bad, with the ugly, I guess. And on this DVD, yeah, the women in That Italian fat woman. She's got huge breasts. Must be size triple D. The one that's playing the Mexican. Actually, there are a couple of them like that. More than one. I guess they've been eating too many meatballs. Anyways, cool flick. Can't recommend it because, like I said, the beginning and the ending are kind of boring, but the dubbing is really bad. I mean, Klaus Kinski puts so much emotion into his acting. It's like he's overacting. He's hamming it up like Vincent Price. You know, he's got that crazy, wild-eyed look. So perfect casting for the Beast, but the dubbing doesn't sound right. Uh, it's not his voice, obviously, and it's much more mellow than his his emotions are showing on the screen. It's much more mellow than that. So, anyways, kind of odd. Uh, Gives it a little cheese factor, I guess. That's the end of my review. Wish there was a better print out there or some kind of. But these spaghetti westerns are way obscure, especially when they're made in 1970. But surprisingly, this is a decent one. It doesn't have any comedy or whatever. Usually, the spaghetti westerns with comedy, like Blind Man and $1 Too Many. Those are ones that suck, but this one didn't follow the trend towards the end, injecting comedy into spaghetti westerns. So they're trying to parody the whole genre. That wasn't the case in this movie, fortunately. So that's the end of my review. Laters.